aka D33 Wreck and Fit. Alright, so in this video I wanted to go over my fitness transformation over the last 2 years. So I started in 2016 and it is now 2018. So I want to talk about how I got into this whole fitness thing in the first place. And it starts all the way back in high school going to college. So I never wanted to actually go to college after high school. Okay, my plan was to join the military and work my way from there, be successful that way. That plan did not work out the way I wanted to because I had to get surgery on my left shoulder. And when I was in track and field, and that was from boxing. And then when I was in track and field, my right hip would always click and pop. So whenever I tried to join the military and they had to do like tests, you know, like the entry test to see if you're physically fit for it, I would not pass the test. And no recruiter actually wanted to really help me out because there was a lot of work that needed to be put in it. So anyways, I went the route of going to college, but to be honest with you guys, I just went in there for liberal arts because I was one of the students that did not know what they wanted to do for college. And at one point, I went to the counselor and I asked her, I was like, hey, I don't know what I want to do in college. And I found out that I believed at that time I wanted to do physical therapy, and I did not. So anyways, that brought me into personal training. I realized I waste a lot of my time in personal training, in working out and trying to figure out why I'm having all these issues. I was tired of being small. I was tired of being like scrawny. And I also noticed that whenever I worked out, I would feel good. I would feel better. So because that became an impactful thing in my life, I decided to go after it. So I became a personal trainer in the year of 2013. Actually, in December 2013, I became a trainer. December 30th, I passed the test. So it was a great way to end the year. Anyways, I did not become a personal trainer until a year after that. So 2014, in September, I pursued my dream in becoming a personal trainer. I was in Las Vegas, Nevada at that time. And I experienced 1 whole year of training there. And then I moved to Richmond, Virginia, and I spent 2 years at a company as well, American Family Fitness, and the growth kept on going and going. But the one thing that, as a trainer, I still struggled with confidence. I had a hard time talking to people, and the big reason for that was I had it was reality, but I also had like an image of myself like, why am I a trainer, or I can't do this type of thing. So I was always wondering, like, why can't I get the results that I'm looking for when I know how to exercise, I know proper nutrition and things like that. But what I didn't realize at that time was I didn't have consistency, I didn't have discipline, I didn't commit to a certain something. So you know what, I started to keep on having this drive to find answers. And that led me to coaching. Like I was like, you know, if I'm going to be one of the top coaches, I need to get coaching from people that have actually coached people and actually have helped people get results. Okay, so that led into 2016 February was the start of my fitness journey. And I know this was a long intro, but I just wanted to share that with you guys of where I come from. But yeah, let's get down to it. I want to share with you guys my fitness journey. And my challenges along the way and how I progressed along the way, how I did it, things like that, okay? So again, let's get to it. All right, so I have my laptop in front of me because I'm actually going to be looking at myself in order to talk to you guys and talk about my transformation. I'm going to have my picture of what I'm looking at on the side here, okay? Cool. All right, let's do this. All right, so it all started back, like I said, in February 2016, where I decided to do online coaching with my first online coach. And as you see in this picture, I was 135 pounds, and I was skinny fat. And I want you guys to keep in mind that I started working out way before this, but during this time, I moved from Las Vegas, Nevada to Richmond, Virginia in September. From September to February, I was not, I started personal training career Again, I worked at a gym, but I was not really, at the best in terms of, as you can see, in terms of my health and fitness. I actually was injured at this time, but I wanted to do coaching because I wanted to finally get results. I was recovering from that injury, and I just wanted things to change. I was tired. So as you see here, I'm skinny fat. I got a lot of fat in my belly. I believe I was around, honestly, 16% body fat at this time here. The back pose that I have here with myself, you don't mind my face in it, but anyways, I have no definition in my back, right? Again, I'm just skinny fat is all it is. And at this time, I was eating 2,600 calories. And guys, even though I knew how to track calories because I studied it so much, I still had a lot of questions when it comes to tracking. I still did not know how to do it consistently. So this was the first time where I had to, day in, day out, every single day, I had to learn how to eat 2,600 calories. I had to learn like, what foods will help me to get to 2,600. And the problem that I had was consistency. Like, eating 2,600 every single day now seems easy for me. Like, oh, I have to eat 2,600 calories. Okay, let me grab this and that. But in the beginning, it's like, oh, how do I eat 2,600 calories every single day? And I finally learned a pattern of what foods to eat. I would have to track my weigh-ins every single morning before peeing, pooping. My workout program was actually 6 days a week, right? So that's how I got started. So so February 2016 was the start of it, 135 pounds. The next picture here is April 2016, and I'm at 140 pounds, and actually we bumped up the calories to 3,400 because throughout the week, throughout the first 8 weeks, my weight wouldn't budge, and I was actually dropping weight eating 2,600. So we increased the calories to 3,400, and as you can see some slight differences here. Nothing crazy, but I just wanted to share that was the adjustment we made. It was a big jump from 2006. We bumped it up we skyrocketed it to 3,004. Now you can see my back is starting to get more defined. I have the lats starting to show, but again, still very small progress from 135 to 140. Not much of a big difference there. Okay, and then it comes down to July 2017. This is where I really started making some progress. I gained 6 pounds from then. 146. You can see you can see how much bigger I'm starting to get. You can see my arm size growing, everything. My stomach's getting bigger. Obviously, I'm putting on a lot of fat. And this time around, I believe this was around 3,600 calories to 3,800 calories, around there at 146. My lats are coming in nicely. It's getting bigger than my waist. You can see the size coming along. And then October, I weigh 154 pounds. This is where I started eating about 4,000 calories. You can see my chest coming in. The size of my quads are there. Yeah, guys, this weight was a great weight for me, but I started getting bloated. And I'm supposed to be doing cardio, guys, but to be honest, throughout that whole time, I ended up skipping cardio. I did not do it at all. So that was a big mess up on my side. That is why, I got way more fatter than I really needed to be because of not doing cardio. And honestly, even though I had these target macros, I wasn't always consistent. I would always struggle to hit the macros. Sometimes I would have way too much fat that I needed, because you have to eat a certain amount of protein, carbs, and fat. You don't have to, but to transform your body to look a certain way, it's a big help. Okay? And then in January is the next clip here. I weighed 163 pounds. 2017, that was the year 2017. In 2017, about 4,200 calories. Again, guys, this is when I started getting swole as fuck. Really huge, really obese, in my opinion. But yeah, so that's how big I was there, as you guys can see. Unfortunately, for some reason, I couldn't upload the front picture. It just would not show. So we're just gonna leave that there. You get the back picture, and even okay, so the end of my bulk was in March 2017, okay? And I wanna show you guys the picture. All right, so this is how I looked in March 2017. I was 168 pounds. You can see a dog there. But right, you can see how huge I got. My quads are big. You know, my chest is hiding now, but my arms look pretty big. My waist is big as well. And then I want to show you guys how my back looked too. So you can see how I have the fats in my love handles, but you can also see my lats are coming out there. I love that. Right, so I was 168 pounds. And being at 168 pounds, guys, it really did not feel good. Like, I was just bloated every time. I felt dehydrated. I would gasp for air a lot. I was just I got really fat. And you know, when I sent my pictures to my coach, because I wasn't always consistent in how my pictures looked, because I had to use a selfie for most of my pictures that I would turn in, he didn't even realize that I was getting chubby. But I did, and then once I showed him this picture of me looking extremely fat, he even said, he's like, man, you're looking fat, it's time to cut. So that was the end of my bulk. But I want to also show you guys, you know, the strength gains that came with it. Okay, guys, so in the beginning, all I could lift was 225 for deadlift for like maybe 3 reps, nothing more, right? All I could lift was for squats, the most I did, I believe, was 185 for like 1 rep or so. At that time, all I could do was legitly 135 for a couple of reps. Bench press, it stayed at 135 as well. So I want to show you guys my progress in my weights. Alright, so this video is me lifting 335 pounds, weighing in around 165, 168. This was me at my heaviest, but check out the deadlift. Let it speak for itself. So I do a double overhand grip, a death grip where your thumbs are locked in. Butt down, chest up. But as you see, my back slightly gave up, but I still pushed through. And I completely locked out and dropped. Next video is my squat. And this time I did 2 reps of 255 pounds. Again, weighing in around 160, around there. I got 2 reps, solid reps. Watch the video. Tried to do 275 for 1 rep. My friend there was spotting me and I could not get it up, unfortunately. Check out that video. And then we even dropped it down to 265 and I still couldn't get it. And I feel like it was because I was fatigued, I was tired, but I really do feel like I could have got that 265 up. Check out that video, right? But yeah, guys, so that was my strength gains as I gained weight. And then in March, we decided to cut down. So let's talk about that. All right, so now that we dieted down, in 2 months, from March to May, I went to 153 pounds. We reduced the calories slowly, but brought it down from 4,400 to pretty much 3,800. And I started dropping, and then we lowered it even again. And then in July 2017, I dropped down to 140. You can see my chest marks are starting to come out. You can see the definition in my shoulders. You can see my waist slimming down as well. 140 pounds there in July. And then I honestly stopped coaching after July. I stopped coaching just because of money. I didn't have any money at that time. So what I did was I found this thing called Avatar Nutrition. You should look them up. It was like $10 a month where they type each height, weight, and from there you just stick to your macros that they give you, and at the end of the week they will tell you, hey, you're doing good, no need to change macros. You're not doing good, stick to your macros, let's try to get a solid week. And if you have a solid week, they will just update you if you need to make any changes or not. So from then I got to, which is October 2017. I don't know how much I weighed then. I'm guessing it's around 130 to 135. As you guys can see, my chest is fully showing. It looks like it's got bigger, but no, it's just the fat disappeared from my chest. You can see my abs are starting to come in. I have a V shape there, which was pretty nice. And this is actually the first time you're gonna ever see me with my hair down. Okay, I rarely have my hair down, but let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the hair down? Should I walk around with my hair down like that, or keep it in the bun? Should I cut off the bun? Comment below, like or subscribe, you know what I mean? If you guys want the bun to show. Alright, anyways, that is October. Alright, next is December. This is where I am at my leanest, pretty much at my leanest. You can see this is when I worked with the second coach. I sent those pictures to my second coach showing how lean I was because I wanted to compete. But anyways, I was disappointed because he couldn't really give me an answer. He needed more time, but yada, yada, yada. But you can see how my chest is really defined. You can see how my back, I love my back. My back has a lot of cuts. It's just showing everywhere. And I love that. I love that. So I believe I was around 130 pounds there. And then in February, this is when I actually stopped doing coaching with him. Again, guys, I decided to do online coaching. I continued online coaching because I want to compete, and I've never actually experienced
That's good.
right? And you know, it's just good to have that accountability. Even though now I'm comfortable knowing how to help people, even coaches need coaches. Even coaches need that help, right? But yeah. So, anyways, February 2018, I was about 125 pounds, 10% body fat. Give or take 7 to 10% body fat. December I was about 10% body fat. February I was about 125%. I was at 125 at 7% body fat. Okay, you can see my abs are in there more. Still not as great as I wanted to be, but you can see everything is shaped. You can see the definition in my legs. Yeah, you can see everything there. And then my back, this is where I'm really lean. You can see how my waist is slimmed down. Out, you can see my rear delts popping. But guys, even though it looks, I'm lean and everything, guys, I was 125 pounds. So I'm very skinny actually, but my muscles are showing. And it's very unhealthy to be at this very lean stage as well. Just as unhealthy as it was to be that heavy weight that I was at, the extreme 168. And I forgot to mention at 168 I was 23% body fat. So I was extremely overweight then. And then with this diet, I went to 125, and it took me a whole year of dieting, and it was unhealthy as well because it shouldn't take a whole year. But I was yo-yo dieting pretty much. I was eating a lot. I kept binging, right? I started getting a bad relationship with food. I kept giving up. And I also kept giving up because I wasn't getting a definite answer from my coaches on whether if I can compete or not. It was always like, we're not sure if you can compete. You need more time, this and that. And then when the time comes when they said I'm ready to compete, it's like, oh no, not yet. It was not a definite answer, so I was kind of disappointed, and I was really pushing hard in the diet in terms of getting ready for the show. But anyways, here's a video of how I look like at my leanest. Well, not at my leanest. This was in around November to December. Don't mind the house, guys. The house is a little bit messy. I actually just moved in there in September, so I was, I didn't put up my sofa couch yet or anything. But I'm happy I had a house. It was a big jump for me. That was a rough time in my life where I was transitioning to go into my own place. But yeah, I'm flexing. I'm posing. I don't know how I'm posing. I'm like doing a mixture of bodybuilding poses and physique poses, but I love it. You can see and everything in this video. They're all showing. So my goal this time, right now, guys, I'm about to compete in August 18, and right now it is May 27. So I'm about 11 weeks out, and my goal is to beat this physique and get leaner, and hopefully I look more muscular. This was in February. For granted, the light is a lot better in this video, but it's showing. I have a lot of veins showing, definition there. Again, just doing random poses. Natty lighting, gotta love the natty lighting. Alright, that is it, guys. So that is my transformation for 2 years, from 2016, from February 2016 to February 2018. And again, like I said, right now I did a mini bulk from since February until now. I went back to 140 pounds on this mini bulk to give myself time to recover from all that long dieting. Now I'm going to be competing in August 18. I'm excited about that. I'm back on my diet. So I'm not exactly where I want to be my physique right now because I am in a mini bulk fluff stage. But I'm ready to get lean again, and I'm ready to compete in the show. My coaches gave me the date. I love the coaches that I'm working with now. Shout out to Attribution, look them up. They're really great coaches. I want to work with them. They kind of gave me a new perspective on how I want to coach my people as well. It's been a big help. So anyways, guys, this isn't just about changing your body, okay? It isn't just about body composition. When it comes to this whole thing, it comes down to 3 things: your performance, body composition, and health. Okay, if you're only focusing on one area, which is body composition, which was what I kind of was going through in those 2 years, it's not going to be good. It's not healthy. As you see on my bulk, I did not have a success. I felt successful in it because it was my first year, but it wasn't so successful because I put on a lot of fat, and I was just eating a lot of crap food. And in the diet as well, I didn't take care of my health. I injured my body as well in the cut. And I just wasn't taking care of everything else in my life. My performance started going down, but mainly my health was just going down. But throughout all of that, the main thing that I've grown to is I've become a stronger individual. And this fitness lifestyle, it makes you a stronger individual, right? It helps you to learn how to be selfish, meaning to take care of yourself. And there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself, guys. There's nothing wrong in wanting to reach a certain goal and focusing on that goal. So it taught me how to be selfish. I used to always be selfish, like take care of others, and I was a people pleaser, and I didn't take care of myself. So the fitness, it taught me to be selfish in a good way, right? Because I needed that at this point in my life. It also taught me how to be more confident in who I am in my own skin, right? Because I was achieving goals, I was hitting new weights, and it just helped me to walk the walk as a trainer, right? If I couldn't go through this dirt, then how can I tell other people that you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to be consistent in this and that, right? But I'm here to tell you guys that you don't have to be perfect. Like I said, throughout that bulk and cut, I messed up on a lot of macros. I wasn't always tracking consistently. I wasn't always, doing my very best. There was a lot of setbacks. But as you guys can see, because I was able to transform my body to a bulk, I was able to transform my body to the leanest that I could ever put myself in. And even if it wasn't the healthiest, it was a life-changing experience, and I feel more confident. I feel better in the process, right? Now that I've gained that 1 to 2 years of bulking and cutting, I now know how to attack. I now know how to make sure I do things right. And that's it, guys. This fitness when you transform yourself in fitness, don't just think it's transforming your body. It's transforming every area of your life. Like again, guys, I really feel like it teaches you how to be selfish. It also teaches you how to be selfless, right? Because you start wanting to know how to improve yourself to help others. So that's what I've experienced. Discipline, consistency, grit, all of that. It just makes you a stronger individual, and a whole new perspective in life happens to you. And that's why I became a trainer, and that's why I'm going through all of this, is because I want to be better. I want to see people be better. I want to win in life. I want people to fucking win in life. And fitness, my coach, here's what my coach, one of my business life mentor coaches, not a trainer mentor, but just a life mentor, said that I learned is that why exercise is so important. It's that motion creates positive emotion. So it's so important, or it's healthy to work out in the morning, because that spirit carries on throughout your whole day. When you get up and you lift weights, that carries on your whole day. But not only that, you take your body to failure. Each set and rep, you take your body to failure. And then you challenge that failure set, and then you achieve a higher level of failure. When you keep achieving that higher level of failure, and you take that outside, that mindset and that perspective outside of the gym, it's like, what else can I put myself through, right? You start achieving failure in a lot of things, and then you say, okay, I couldn't break it today, but I'll make sure I tackle this next time and I overcome it, and reach new limits and new goals, and set higher standards for yourself, right? So guys, work out. Motion creates emotion, and it carries on the spirit of your day. So hopefully this motivates you guys. I know I've been ranting a lot, but hopefully this motivates you guys to start your own fitness transformation, to get some help. Don't be afraid to get some help. Don't be a know-it-all and think that that you don't need any help. Reach out to people, guys. And that's one of the biggest things that have helped me out, is that I invested. I don't like to use the word spent money, because that gives you a whole mind frame of it's not that important. If something is important to you, invest money in it. That is like the only way to really make a change, is if you get someone to, that is one of the only ways to make a change, is getting people to help you out to reach a higher level. It gives you a sense of purpose, and you create a deadline. You create pressure for yourself. Pressure is good. All right, guys, I think that is enough. I'm ranting on. Please like, comment, or subscribe to this video, and just give me some feedback. Let me know what I can do to get better. Other than that, this is D33 Rec and Fit. I'm out. See you guys.